What's up, guys? This is one of my favorite figures here, like figure wise. Like we're talking like design of the mini. Uh wow. Yeah, look at all those colors. All those little colors. You got like gems in there. Gold, red eyes, red blade, that royal purple. The horse looks so smooth and well like put together. Like it's so perfect. This is one of my favorite minis, probably in the whole game, just based on what he looks like. I mean, wow, that looks amazing. And the art looks pretty cool again. We actually saw the art already. That's his cursed blade. But I think the figure in this case looks so good. I almost got it painted, and now that things are cheaper, I mean, I really almost got it painted. But I'm pretty good at painting now, so I think I can still make him look really good too. But man, he looks just so great. This was the pack I was considering more than any of the other ones right now to get painted by far because of this guy. So let's see his card. We got Takanawa Kaiga, and I think someone was talking to me and they said samurai kind of use their last name first. So if he was from America, we'd probably be calling him Kaiga Takanawa, which to me actually sounds better, kind of rolls off the tongue better to me. Um, so essentially, yeah, that's his name, Einar. Okay, a historical sort of figure. I mean, a samurai riding a horse. That's awesome. Obviously, his blade's cursed, but yeah, that's really cool, and kind of goes down the line of historical more than anything else. So that's nice to see. We got some big stats for 90 points. 6 life, 4 defense, and he has counter strike. By the way, um, that's really cool. That's good. I like that. The higher the defense for the samurai, the better. In all time, you could throw a Raylan and give him 6 defense with counter strike. Ooh, that is cool. Um, and now we have a figure that we're going to get to in a little bit that can bond with samurai and kind of do stuff with lawmen as well. So this guy doesn't have to run around on his own, by the way. So for 90 points, you're not only getting him doing something in a turn, you're getting something with him most of the time. 8 move. That is a huge amount of move. That's epic. 3 attack, average. And now we go over here. We got human, unique hero, samurai, tormented, large 6. So you can put them in samurai builds that exist already, and these new ones coming. Chosen of the blade. He starts with the blade glyph on his card. So actually, let's just look down at this really quick. That is this. The blood cursed blade. It says when this hero attacks an adjacent figure with a normal attack, add 1 skull to that roll. At the end of their turn, if no figure took a wound, this hero takes a wound. Interesting. So that makes it so you want to always be doing something offensive with him, or he will start losing those many lives of 6 there. But also, that means he actually has 4 attack base, not 3. And when he dies, he's obviously going to drop that glyph, so that can be used by someone else if they want to. If you get somebody quick enough or something, if you don't, they're just going to be taking wounds, and that's negative. So it's kind of cool. And he's so fast, you might be getting 5 attack. You might be getting 5 attack quite often, even though he's 2 spaces. So that's super cool. And then you got the blade thirsts. Once per turn, after attacking a figure, you may move him up to 4 spaces, and then you may make 1 normal attack. If you use this ability, he takes a wound at the end of the turn. So basically what that ability does is if you move your 8 spaces and you hit somebody and you just don't get your wound on, you don't get to do any damage, he would take a wound normally because of the blade that he has. But this ability, at least if you're gonna take a wound, maybe you can move another 4 spaces and hit the same person or somebody else, whatever, and maybe they're an easier target if you can move another 4 spaces, something like that. And now all of a sudden, maybe you do give a wound. Obviously, this power makes you take a wound, but at least then you dealt a wound. At least then you maybe killed a squad figure. Sometimes the best defense is destroying the enemy before they can do anything to you. Um, so that's a really cool power, and that ability makes him essentially, in a way, without any boosts, one of the he's basically the fastest figure in the game now. So you got Tulbakra. He can teleport 10 spaces if it's the same level. That has limitations, just like this a little bit. You got Vipers that can move 7 or 9 if they're in a certain army. This guy doesn't need anything extra though to get stuff like that. You got Cyprian, who has 8 move stealth flying. Now that's very, very fast, especially with one figure. But this guy does have 8 move. If you attack, you can use this ability and move 4 more and attack again. You can technically move 12 spaces and attack twice some of the time. And even when you don't, you're moving 8. So this is going to be one of the fastest figures in the game. Obviously, like I said, there's certain strengths and weaknesses to most of those others other than Cyprian, but without any boost or anything, he can either be just under the fastest or is the fastest. So it's super cool. Super cool. I'm liking this one. You guys can let me know what you think about him though. Alrighty. Let's end this one. See you guys next time.